If you think about what triggers you to click on something, it will often be a case study, particularly numbers. If someone shows you before and after, it's that juicy after, isn't it?
My experience after we did the actual creating better ads, I think that was definitely not the right move. So it's kind of what I was looking at was like rebuilding it as kind of the whole strategy and breaking it down into phases. What do you do if you're spending less than 10K? What do you do if you're trying to scale? What do you do at each step? And how do you implement that? Putting that into a big kind of like strategy thing. Giving it away for free, using that as a lead magnet, and then seeing if we can convert better people from that.
Yeah, yes. If I was in your position, I'd do the tiering's a good idea of bucket your prospects by spend or that sort of thing, and give away the strategy as lead gen. You're going to get a lot of volume through that. I would have thought you get hundreds, if not more. But I don't know. Sometimes putting a fee, a price on a lead magnet, even people with money, it just stops them because it's another step. And if you're time starved, it doesn't matter if it's $20 or $200. It's something that's just like, I just want to get it and have a look at it and see if it's right. Because if you get someone to have a look at it and it's right, and that little step save them having to check out. And I know you're trying to pay for your ads. I know you're trying to sort of cover off the acquisition costs. But I would be tempted to throw some money at it when it's free and see if any quality drips through. Before doing the $27. It's not like it's $200. And I was a madman. I spent $70-something thousand on Facebook selling gold tier ads for $99 a couple of years ago. And I made that work just about. It wasn't that profitable, but some mad people are selling cheap products on Facebook. I've stopped doing it now. Give me a heart attack anyway. Liam, are you doing what you shared anyway previously that I've put in?
We can run through some numbers. Like, let's go last full month.
I think the number would be interesting because you're going aggressive at this. So I think I'd say that you're at the top level of, you're getting hundreds. So it's interesting to see that perspective.
So I'm spending about $3,000 a month on TikTok ads. Cost per click is sitting about $2.61, averaged over a full month. About 748 clicks, about a 35 or 34% conversion rate, depending on the day. Cost per lead sitting at about $10.26, ending out at about 190 or so leads. And that's the last kind of full month that I've done. And it just really depends on where the business is at. Like, I will scale it up, scale it down. Some months I'm like right now I'm buggered for work. I've had people that have come back from months previously and they've signed on for big packages. And so I'm like, okay, cool. That's half the ad spend at the moment. Just pull it right back down because I don't want to overwork the guys or any of the staff or anything along those lines.
And is that just going an advert to your lead magnet, or are you essentially boosting content as well as ads?
Nah, so all my organic stuff, I would never do a call to action on it. It's just that top of funnel. Hey, this is what I do, becoming a face on the platform. Here's how to do this. Here's how to do that. Just going ahead and giving information out there. And then I would do the right hooks on ads. You know what I mean? Hey, I've gotten this results, more case study kind of based. Hey, I've gotten these kind of results for these kinds of people, as you can see here, as you can see here, as you can see here, doing that kind of stuff. And then say, hey, if you want to download our 6 bulletproof strategies so you can get results like this, hit the link below. Boom. And it just kind of generates leads left, right, and center. But that is going specifically very broad. I'm just saying my qualifying in the ad is, hey, are you running Google ads? I'm not saying, hey, are you running Google ads and you're spending over $10,000? Or, hey, are you an e-commerce store that's spending $10,000 on e-commerce, on Google ads? Something. I'm just going extremely broad so I can just get as many leads as possible, build out that email newsletter, And then I've got the options of building out the community down the line to become a bit more of an authority figure.
Back in the day when I was doing content marketing, the first thing I started doing, 2012, whatever, but I rarely shared actual case studies. So I gave the farm away, I gave all the strategies and everything, but I didn't then back it up with, what did you call it? The right hook. Is that a Gary V term?
Oh, yeah. Whatever. Yeah, I'm sure it is. He does use that. Jab, right hook.
Yes. So it's like give, but then proof. Give, then proof. So it's not, the case study is not necessarily call to actions, but they are it's the bait on the end of the hook, isn't it? It's just giving something to nibble on. Otherwise, it's purely informational. And if you think about what triggers you to click on something, it will often be a case study, particularly numbers. If someone shows you before and after, it's that juicy after, isn't it? So that's just me reminding myself and everyone, if you do prospect this way, you do content marketing, you do share, don't forget to drop in the odd case study or even just a before and after.